If you're looking for a way to get more clients in your photography business on autopilot, then I've got a tried and true strategy that you are going to love. The best part is this can work in your business behind the scenes while you're focusing on things that you love, like taking photos and working with your clients. So I want to show you step by step how I implement this strategy in my business so that you can do the same in your business. What I want to walk you through today is how to create a fun, engaging opt-in form for your website that will attract new clients, that will get them onto your email list so that you can nurture them and turn them into paying clients. So this new feature is a spinner form available inside of Flodesk. Now, I've personally used several different email marketing platforms. Flodesk is by far my absolute favorite for multiple reasons, including the one price no matter how many subscribers you have, but they are constantly adding new features. I've been with Flodesk since they launched, and the amount of new features they are consistently adding based on feedback they're getting from their users has been amazing, incredible. Like, they are listening to what their users want and they are giving us what we want and need for our business. So let's take a look at how we can use their new spinner feature to create a pop-up on our website that's going to get new people onto our email list consistently, growing our subscriber base. All right, so let's jump into my Flodesk account. And you'll see up here at the top, we have emails, forms, workflows, checkouts, audience analytics, everything you need to build out your email marketing system. We're going to focus on forms for today. So we're going to click on forms. We're going to click on new form. And this is where you're going to see all of your form types. So we have link in bio, pop-up, inline, full page, video, spinner, and countdown. Now, video, spinner, and countdown are our three kind of newer ones that we have available to us. Link in bio is very helpful as well if you're using social media a lot and you want to add a link in bio page that links directly to your Flodesk account. So the countdown is one of the new ones that we're not going to completely cover today. But if you are wanting to encourage people to sign up for something in a short period of time, a giveaway, a Black Friday sale, a discount that you're offering for a limited time, mini sessions, adding this countdown opt-in can be a really great way to kind of create urgency for people to sign up. So that's a really great new feature that Flodesk has offered, and we will dive into all of that in a different video. Today, we're going to focus on the spinner opt-in. I am so excited about this opt-in option because it is a fun, creative way for photographers to start giving their clients a new way to opt into their email list, but also to get something in return without having to create a guide or a series or something that you have to create in Canva. This can be a quick, easy discount that you offer your clients that you build into your pricing that you already have for your sessions. So we have some pre-made options here. And each of these are completely customizable. So I just suggest unless there's one that you see that automatically fits your brand, we're going to take this very first one and we are going to click customize it. Now we're going to create a segment. I like to create a segment that is already, I did this one already, but that tells me where they came into my list from. So this one's for my Paisley photography business. So it's a PLP spinner. That lets me know that someone has opted into my email list via the spinner that they will see on their homepage when they come to my website. So I'm going to save that. So now it's going to open up our editing page here. Now, if I click on just the white background, it's going to pull up the settings for the entire form. So we're going to start there. So if you want to offer preferences, now I would say on a spinner form, I would not necessarily add this, but if you really want to, you can. What that lets you do is it lets you say, what are you interested in learning more about? Weddings, newborn sessions, family sessions, senior sessions. If you really want to categorize them that way, that you can. For this, I'm going to leave that off because I feel like for a spinner, they just want quick and easy. You can choose the layout. So if you want the spinner on the left or the right, or if you want it on the top. To me, it just feels natural to have it on the left. I don't know why. That's how my eye naturally kind of goes through that page right there. It looks more natural to me. I can change the canvas color, which is the kind of yellowy white here. I can change the background color, which is set to black, because if you check the opacity, it's going to go black. I like to leave it kind of at like a super low opacity, so that way when it pops up, it's not blocking out the entire website behind it. So those are the form settings. Now I'm going to click onto the actual spinner box, and we're going to start customizing our spinner. So I'm going to start with the text here, and I'm just going to put spin to win. And all you do is click on the text box and start typing. I'm going to change this font color to, let's do my red wine color here. And then I'm going to say spin the wheel to win a discount on your next session. Okay, so that tells them that they spin the wheel, they're going to get a discount on their next session. It's just how much of a discount are they actually going to get. I'm going to change this box here to match my brand colors again. I'm going to lighten it up just a little bit so it's not quite so dark. I'm going to double click here and change this to be all caps. And I can change that. If I click on the button, I can change the button color, the shape, the style. And if I click down here on sizing, I can change the sizing of that button to make it even bigger. I can also click on font and I can change the font and the size of the font on my wording here as well. Color, alignment, if I want it all caps or not all caps, I can do that as well. All the things. So it's completely customizable. One more thing I want to change here before we get to the actual spinner is it's asking for their email address, which absolutely I want. But I do want to add in the field of asking for their first name. And I'm going to drag that up on top here. So it's first name and then email. Here is why. I want to have their first names besides just an email address, because when I send out emails, I like to personalize the emails with their first name. So if I'm sending out an email and I'm saying, hey, Sarah, I want it to say their name. I don't want to say, hey, friend, or just hey, because the more personalized you can make your communications, the more it's going to feel like it's being sent directly to them and not as a mass email. So I like to have their first name. I can also, fun little side note here, I can customize the subject line. So I can say a special gift just for you, Sarah. Again, it makes it feel like I have sent it directly to them and not as a mass mailing list. But in order to do that, I need to have their first name in my database. So I'm going to ask for their name and their email, and then they can spin the wheel. So now let's talk about how to customize our wheel here. So I'm going to click on the wheel. You'll see that we have our options for our prizes, which we'll get to in a second. But let's look at our style first. We have 2, 4, 6, 8 different styles of spinners we can choose from. This is great because based on the style of your brand, if your brand is very soft and romantic and florally, then you can use one of these more floral designs. If it's a little bit more, like poppy and kind of like high school seniors would be really fun and edgy, you can do these. If it's more classic, you can go with just a basic center circle spinner. So I'm going to go with the classic version for mine. I'm going to change up the color options here. So I'm going to go with my kind of red wine, but I'm going to, go a little bit lighter. And I am just going to basically make each of these a version of that color that's a little bit lighter and a little bit lighter each time. So that way it matches my brand, but it's not crazy different colors. I may go with a little bit more of like a pinkish for this last one. So maybe something like that looks good. Again, I can play around with that. I don't love it, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to leave it as that. And then I can click on the spinner itself and I can choose the design up here that I like that matches what I'm going for. I like just kind of this teardrop look right here. I can decide if I want it to point up or if I want it to point to the right for the prize pick. I can change the color of that spinner to be whatever I want, along with the border color, border thickness, all the things. So now let's go to, and I can also change the font of each of these. So I'm going to make this a little bit larger font. There we go. So it's a little easier to see here. And then I'm going to go to options. So options, these are the 3 options that you're going to offer as prizes. Now, here's the catch of this. You're going to offer 3 options, but only one of them is going to actually be the prize that they win. So you can choose if you offer 3 options. Do you want them to win the highest level prize, the middle, or the lowest level? So in this case, I'm offering a discount. So I have in the past always offered a $100 off like discount to new clients. So when they came to my website, originally I had a pop-up that said, become a VIP, take $100 off your session. So I'm already have that $100 discount kind of built into my session pricing. So I am okay with offering $100 off a session as the main prize. The next one I'm going to offer is a little bit less than that. And I'm going to say $75 off a session. And then my lowest will be $50 off a session. Now, again, you can offer anything you want to offer. So you could offer a free 8x10 print. You could offer a percentage discount, so 10% off whichever package they choose. You could offer 20% off a package they choose. You could offer a free styling session or whatever it is you want your free thing to be that's already kind of built into your packages that you're willing to, monetarily offer or time-wise offer, then make that be what you do here. It does not have to be an actual like money amount discount. You can get creative here. And that's where it gets really fun. And what I would love to know is if you're watching this, let me know down in the comments, what kind of offers would you potentially offer on these spinners? What are some of the prizes? What are some of the winning offers you would give to your clients coming in? Now you'll see here that I have it selected as the $100 off offer is the winner. So when someone enters their name and email and clicks spin, they are going to be offered that $100 off discount. That's going to be awesome for them. They're going to be super excited. So then again, I can change the style. I can change the font. We've gone through those things. So now that my pop-up is ready, there's a few more things I have to do before it's ready to actually go live on my site. The first one is I have to offer, what is my thank you? So once they win, what are they going to be shown? So here we have the option of custom success message with a code. So if you have a discount code that you want them to use, let's say you have a booking system and all they have to do is go click on a date, a time, and actually book a session, then you can offer a discount code here that they would then be able to enter into their booking process. I don't have a code. I send them like a little digital gift card that they can then share with me when they're ready to book. So I'm going to say, congratulations, you won. Check your email for details. Or I can create a custom message. There's some of the, it's your lucky day. We've sent the details to your inbox. I might go with that one. I kind of like that one, but I am going to change the color of it. I don't like that orange. So we're going to go with a dark gray, maybe even a little bit more of a black. Okay, so the reason I like this one is it then tells them that they have to go check their inbox. So they know that I'm going to be reaching out to them in their email. They're going to be looking for that email. They're likely going to open that email, which then tells Flodesk this is someone who will open my emails. Make sure their emails don't go to spam. So it also lets them know that if the email has gone to their spam folder, that they need to be looking for it to go check for it so that they can make sure that it goes into their inbox the next time. So we have our spinner set up. We have our thank you message. Now we're going to come over here to settings, and we're going to talk about these settings here, and then we'll get to our embed code in a second. So double opt-in. I leave this off because I don't want them to have to get another email saying, do you agree to be on this email list? And then they get the emails from me. I just want them to go straight to being emails. Display this pop-up immediately, 10 seconds, 30 seconds, or 30% of a scroll. I usually do 10 seconds. I do not want to bombard them as soon as they come to my website with this pop-up when they're like, I don't even know if I like you yet. Like, don't show me this pop-up and I haven't even had a chance to look at your site. So I want them to be able to browse around for a few seconds and then have that pop-up show up on the page so that they're like, yeah, I'm kind of getting into this. Oh, I can save money off of a session? Absolutely. So show this pop-up to return visitors who have already subscribed. I'm going to leave that off because if they're already subscribed to my email list, they've already done the spinner or they've opted in some other way, I don't need them to do that spinner again. And I don't want it to be annoying to them if they come back to my website later on. They've already signed up. They're already good to go. I don't need them to do it again. I do like to be notified. It's fun to get inbox messages saying someone has subscribed to your email list. So I leave that on. It does not get annoying to me at all. And Flodesk is great about grouping those together. So if you have 10 people that have opted in a day, you'll just get like 10 kind of stacked together. It won't be 10 different emails, but you'll be able to see that 10 people have opted in, which is fun. And then once those are all set, I've got the segment that I want my subscribers to go into. I'm going to click the embed form. This is where you can get your header code, or I typically, because I use Show It, I go to advanced options, I grab the raw HTML code, click continue, and I can copy that and I can head over to Show It. I can embed that onto my website and then it's ready to go. So that is how I use the new Spinner opt-in forms from Flodesk. They are such a fun way to get new people into your email list. I cannot wait to see all of the creative ways that you come up with, fun ways to incorporate this into your own way of doing opt-ins. So many countless ways that you can utilize this in your business to get people excited. You could customize it for Black Friday sales. You could customize it for mini session offers. You could customize it for brides, for families, for newborns. There's so many different things you can offer here. I'm excited to see how you come up with some creative ideas for this. Let me know down in the comments what you plan to offer in your spinner wheel giveaway for your photography clients. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to click subscribe and click that bell so that you get notified when new videos go live every single week.